Hello, welcome back to the channel Tinkercube, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make a complex house. In the last video I showed you how to make a basic house, so you should basically realize that this is basically just like an add-on to it, except instead I'm going to start all the way from scratch instead of building onto this, for like people that didn't watch how to make the basic house. So first click new and then click 3D design in Tinkercad. And then it will load a new project, and just change your name into complex house, which that's basically what I'm going to call it. If you want, you can change it, you don't have to. So now we're going to start building the front porch kind of part. So first just get a cube and make it like a pillar looking shape. Make into a pillar shaped structure. And make it so that it's like even on all sides, the length. And then copy it and add another one. And then you should just now group both of these. And then I'm just gonna make them this shade of brown. Now copy them and add another one, and now make them a tiny bit farther. Now I'm just gonna ungroup these, and I'm gonna move them kind of farther away since I want these pillars to be farther. I'm gonna ungroup this now and take this and move it. And now I'll do the same thing with these. And so basically now we've got 4 pillars, and we can just group them and turn them into the same shade of brown that I did earlier. Now I'm going to make it kind of smaller since the house is going to be a tiny bit big, not too big. And change how tall it is. I'm going to make it a tiny bit taller now. Now, just get a cube kind of thing. And instead shrink how tall it is. This is kind of going to be like the place where you can stand on, almost like sidewalk. And change how long it is and make it this shade of gray. Now I'm gonna group it and make it multicolor, and I'm gonna lift it. Now I'm gonna add a staircase, which is gonna be pretty easy. So I'm just gonna get this, and I'm just gonna check how long the pillar with the sidewalk is. It's 24 millimeters. So I'm gonna change this to 24 millimeters long, and then reduce how tall it is. I'm gonna bring it out a tiny bit. And then I'm gonna copy it, and now I'm gonna bring it higher, and I'm just gonna push both of these out, and then turn them the same shade of gray. And then now I'm gonna add a solid base, which I'm gonna add on to later, since I'm gonna be adding holes and those stuff. So I'm just gonna make it into this shape for now, and I'm gonna turn it gray, the same shade as the staircase and the sidewalk part, and then group them. So now that part's over, and now like I said earlier, we're gonna add holes. So now I'm gonna add a hole that starts from the pillar in the back, and then move it out. And now I'm gonna group it, and now I'm gonna make the roof part for the pillars. I'm gonna make it a tiny bit smaller in height. And I'm gonna make this brown. And now I'm gonna group it. There's gonna be a lot of grouping. And now I'm gonna take a solid and make it higher, make it tall, and push it all the way to the side. And I'm gonna make this tiny bit lighter brown, or I'm gonna see how it looks in red or big brick red. And I'm gonna choose a dark brown, it matches more. And I'm just gonna push it back. And now I'm just gonna make it the same height as the pillars. And now we can just search up window here. So, and then it found 17 results. So we have so many windows. And now I'm just gonna choose this one and make this smaller and reduce the height and push it out. Now I need to make it smaller and move it in. And I still need to make it a tiny bit smaller. And I'm gonna copy it. And I'm gonna bring them down a tiny bit. And now that part's over, so I can just group it. Now I'm gonna search up door here for the front door. So I guess I couldn't find one there. So that's why I can just go here into structures and scenery and then go to the buildings category. And there, I found a door. So I'll make it white so then it can match the windows. But I need to change the size. I need to make it a tiny bit smaller. And I need to make it longer. And I still need to make it a tiny bit taller. And bring it out a tiny bit. And now I can just group it. Now I'm done with that part. So now I'm gonna make this part of the house, which is basically the part that's still incomplete. So I'm just gonna ungroup this real quickly. I'm gonna ungroup it a lot, and I'm just gonna copy these two shapes, the window and the building part. So I guess I may have to ungroup it a tiny bit more. Oh, I think I accidentally just grouped it. So now I can just take these two. Control C, and now I can just group all these again. And so I accidentally copied the whole entire thing, so I guess I'm just gonna have to ungroup it all over again. So now I can just copy this part and duplicate it and move it a tiny bit, and now I'm gonna move it this way, and now I'm gonna adjust it to fit the size of the gray platform that it's on. And now I'm gonna go back to basic shapes and get a cube. I'm gonna raise it and push it in. Now I'm gonna make it match the height and move it all the way back, and now turn it brown and group it. Now I'm going to get a pyramid. This is gonna be more of the roof, for like the roof, but there's still a second floor, so it's basically not done yet. And now I'm gonna move it all the way here and push this and now I'm gonna group it. And finally I'm gonna add this here, and now if you just group it, the roof element is complete. And raise it a tiny bit. And make it a tiny bit longer and push it in. Just adjust it to the size that you want it to be. I'm gonna make it taller. I'm gonna move it more until all the way back there. And make it a tiny bit smaller and turn it dark brown. Now the second floor is gonna be more all the colors are going to be just like peach, and now make it smaller, make it match the size of the other shapes, like make it fit in. And now change the color to peach. And now I'm just gonna add a hole here. I need to lower it. And just kind of adjust it. And now I'm gonna group it. So now that's how it looks. Now I'm gonna take another cube make it higher, and now make it match the length of the hole, and change it into the dark brown color, and now just group the whole entire thing. Now just get this. Actually no, instead get this roof looking object, which is also just called a roof, and just change it to a size that you want for now, and then put it here. And lower how high it is. And I'm gonna change it to dark brown. Now in the basic shapes, actually in the search bar, search up roof, and you'll find many roof looking objects. I'm just gonna check out which one looks like it would fit. So this is just basically a pyramid, and I guess I'm gonna choose this one. Now delete this object and instead add this. And make it a tiny bit smaller. And I'm just gonna turn it dark brown instead of multicolored. And I'm gonna push it all the way back. And I'm just gonna bring it front. And now I'm going to add a hole and bring it higher. Push it in, and now group the whole entire house. And just wait for it to load. And let me just undo it. I never made the hole properly, so I just need to change how long it is. Now I can group, and hopefully now it groups properly. And I'm gonna add this. I accidentally changed its angle, so instead I want to lower it. And instead make it kind of longer. I'm gonna turn it into dark brown, and I'm even gonna ungroup this since I just realized that now I need to push this back. And I'm gonna need to, I'm just gonna keep it like this. And now we've got that part done. I'm just gonna make this thing a tiny bit longer. And now I'm just gonna add a hole in the back of the house. Make it longer. Now rise it. And group the whole thing. And now that's basically as much as I'm gonna do for today's video. And watch the next video for part 2 on basically finishing the complex house. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.